After months of speculation, Digicel CEO E.J. Saunders said today that he will be contesting the leadership role of the Progressive National Party, the PNP. In an exclusive interview with News 4, Saunders said in the next general election, there will be a number of urgent issues like the country's constitution and immigration that needs to be addressed. The top issue being the TCI's economy and who will be able to get the country opened for business.
I think the most important thing is going to be to get money flowing back through the economy, get those stalled projects completed, maybe get new projects coming in, and just get people back to work. There are too many people out there who haven't worked for 2 years, 3 years.
Saunders said there are people going bankrupt, people having a tough time making mortgage payments and school fees. He said it's an issue of getting the economy back on its feet, and he is the man for the job.
I think that the most important requirement in the next election is going to be a CEO, the requirement for a CEO, than it would be for a traditional politician. So I think the next leader of the country is going to have to be more CEO, more businessman than is going to need to be politician.
But the PNP has been flanked with negativity following the 2009 Commission of Inquiry proceedings. Saunders explains what he intends to do to change that image.
All parties are bigger than any one person. And I think that from time to time, individuals will come in and have their problems. The same thing happens all over the world. They will come in, and so parties will go through the doldrums, and they'll have their problems. But the party principles and the ideologies that the parties are built on are above that. And so I think that we cannot mix up the individual or a group of individuals with the party itself, the party machinery itself. It's unfortunate that the next election is going to be based on reputation, on the reputation of the people who have been putting themselves forward. And but that's what it's going to be based on. You know, it's unfortunate because the party should be a party that can succeed or move forward regardless of who is leading the party. But the next election is going to be based on your personal currency, your reputation, what people feel about you as an individual, and not just the leader, but about the whole team. And so the way I'm going to change is by first putting myself forward where people can vet me. And I know that I'm not perfect, but I think that I've got a bit of integrity, I've got morals.
While Saunders himself is new to the political arena, his father, Norman Saunders, served as Chief Minister of the Turks and Caicos Islands in the early 1980s. During his tenure, his father was convicted and served time on drug-related charges. Saunders addressed this issue and its possible impact on his bid for leader.
Well, I think that my dad, as a politician, was a very good politician, and I love my dad very much. My dad is a very intelligent man, and so I think it would be remiss of me not to learn from him. But learning doesn't only take place by learning on the positive sides. You can also learn what not to do. And so, and that's how I intend to break out of my father's challenges, is to make sure that I write down the things that he did well, and make sure not to do the things that he didn't do well. Like I said, one of the best ways to learn is learn from someone else's mistakes.
Saunders is currently operating in its 4th year as CEO of Digicel. We asked Saunders what's the plan when it comes to the company.
In a way, it feels like I'm giving up my child. But the reality of it is that the people in the Turks and Caicos are going bankrupt. And I've always said in the past, many years ago, that a politician, you should only get into politics when you start to wake up in the morning, you feel that you cannot continue on seeing the country going the way it is. You shouldn't just get into politics for saying, oh, I feel like getting into politics. It should be a calling. And I'm actually at that point now where every morning I wake up and I see my countrymen failing and going out of business. And so for that, even though it kills me, I'm willing to give up Digicel for that.
Saunders said he's confident he has a chance to enter the leadership race. He even commented on candidates Clayton Green and Carlos Simons.
I think Green and Simons are a very good man, and I'm happy to be in the race with them. I think, like I said, they will make me better. Hopefully I will make them better. I think that, of course, there's stiff competition. I think that I'm excited that you have two other people who I consider great men running for a lead of the PNP. So I think that the PNP even after all of its problems might have landed on its feet, I think it would be remiss of me not to consider them stiff competition.
For WIV4 News, I'm Takara Bain.